Hello everyone, and welcome to the Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Care Network. I'm Dean, your host of this channel. Today I'm going to be presenting episode 40, but episode 40 is a little bit less of an episode and more of just a kind of a video about a subject that came up recently on the N.A.R.C.N network. A NARCN member wrote me up a couple of days ago, and they kind of had a question for me, and it was a very valid question. And the question to me was, how does what you're doing on the N.A.R.C.N network site, as far as presenting scientific evidence of how narcissists are and how they function, how does this relate to you as a person and how you feel about your narcissist? So this is actually a really great question, and I'm going to tell you exactly how this relates to this. For myself, of course, being a human, I have my own feelings related to how my narcissist behaved with me. I was very upset with her when I started to suspect what she was doing. And this caused me to have to go into kind of like a protection mode where I felt like I had to keep an eye on her, I had to investigate her, and I had to, like, you know, find out as much as I could about her to see what it was she was really doing with me. Because honestly, having known her for 15 years before that, I could literally not believe what was going on with her and I could not believe that she might be a narcissist and she might be doing this with me, because I had never had this experience with her before, and I could just not fathom her behaving this way with me. So I was quite shocked, and I was going through my own, you know, bit of emotional grief and everything related to this. But there's several reasons why I take into account all the scientific stuff related to what I post on the what I post on the N.A.R.C.N network, and what I present for you guys as evidence and to read, and just for information purposes. One thing is for sure all the scientific evidence that supports narcissism or NPD disorder or dissociative disorder, or all the things that are related to narcissism, bipolar disorder, whatever it is that affects narcissists out there. All this information is very useful, and I find it myself personally very useful because it allows me to look at my narcissist in a slightly different way. The N.A.R.C.N member who wrote me up and inquired with me about how this affects me, she was concerned about how this makes me envision my narcissist, and whether or not it alleviates my narcissist of the responsibility of her narcissistic behavior. It doesn't necessarily alleviate my narcissist of the responsibility of what she's done. But it does explain, or help to explain, what may be going on with her. Now, of course, there are some narcissists who are fully aware of what they are doing. Was my narcissist fully aware of what she was doing? I don't really know for sure one way or the other. I'd love for her to talk to me and tell me exactly what was in her mind, because at the moment the one thing she cannot do, if she's been watching my N.A.R.C.N network videos, is she can't automatically assume anymore that I am completely unaware of what she is, in whatever form that might be, whether it be the fact that she has bipolar disorder or dissociative disorder, or whatever has gone on as far as that and the way that affects her, and how this behavior within her has affected me. We can't pull the curtain over my eyes anymore, because I'm aware of all of these things, and I have become even more aware as of the past 8 or 9 months through all of my psychology study of not only these disorders and narcissistic personality disorder, but also through studying her as well too, or studying any other narcissist that I may be dealing with at the moment. So the way that affects me in terms as far as my dealings with my narcissist is that this allows me to not take the things she's done with me in a personal way. I now know that she could have been doing this simply because she's endured abuse when she was younger. It's formed her into being a narcissist, and she may not be able to help herself. She obviously wasn't just doing this to me, she was doing this to other people as well too. Those people out there are victims as well too. I actually feel sorry for those victims as well too, because they may not even be aware of what she was doing, and there are victims currently that she's dealing with that may not be aware of what she's doing either. She was so prolific at pulling the wool over everyone's eyes, including people around her, including probably her husband as well, that there may be people out there who are not even aware of what she really is. But then again, this is what narcissists do. They're very prolific at hiding who they truly are. Now, this just allows me, like I was saying, to understand her as a person and to understand what's going on with her disorder and any of the other things that may be directly related to that. So, in a way, it's made me able to forgive what's gone on in that particular way, because I now look at what's occurred with her in a scientific manner and less in a hurtful, emotional manner that I looked at it initially when I was first dealing with it. So this is a big aid. But the NARCN member that talked to me also said to me, you know, how does this affect you in terms of how you look upon her if you have to deal with this person again at any particular time? And the way that helps me in this particular way is that I'm aware now of what I'm dealing with this person again, and if she ever does show back up, I will deal with her in the most respectful manner that I can, because no matter what's gone on with her in relation to me, that has no bearing on how I may have been with her as a person. I'm always very straightforward. I was very straightforward with her all the time in all the things that I did with her. However she chose to behave with me was something that she just did with me. It's no reflection on me as a person and how I've been, or how I deal with anything that's going on in the confines of this channel. I try to present everybody on this channel with the hard evidence related to her that I've gathered. The evidence is out there. I'm not hiding any of it from any of you. You can see the messenger exchanges that I have with her in any format. If any NARCN members out there have any doubts about what went on with my narcissist and I will gladly present full messenger excerpts of my conversations with her that are unedited. To anybody who wants to see any of these, I'll send them to you in PDF form if you want to see them. I have nothing to hide. I have not lied about anything that's gone on with my narcissist. What I'm presenting to you is exactly what has occurred with her. But I will also say that when I was dealing with her as well too, because she is a narcissist, or she has narcissistic personality disorder, or some type of dissociative disorder, whatever it is that's actually occurring with my narcissist, there were probably things that I did in the confines of my relationship with her that affected her in adverse, negative ways as well too. One of these examples is when she would come and go with me, and perhaps some other female may show me interest or want to become involved with me in some particular way. This probably affected her in an emotional way and triggered her to deal with things related to me. And if I truly did care about that person, if I truly did care about my narcissist in a loving way, like I've always stated, because all the things that I've said on the NARCN channel and the things that I have stated to my narcissist as far as my care for her, for knowing her for 15 years as a friend, or my love or care for her when I became romantically involved with her, none of that was ever a lie. What I've stated here is exactly how I felt. That never wavered or changed in any particular way. I just had to deal with things within the confines of this, within the parameters of whatever was going on with her. And in the dealings with that I was doing with that, I probably harmed her emotionally in some ways, because she does have emotional trauma as well too, and these things probably affected her in adverse ways as well too. So I'm not completely innocent here, but I was not doing the hardcore narcissistic things that my narcissist was doing with me, like lying to her about anything that was going on with me. She was getting the truth from me, like, pretty much all the time. So there's no doubts there. So just in response to what the NARCN member wrote me up and asked me about, these are the things I just wanted to state related to these particular topics. And again, like I've always said to the NARCN members that are out there that watch this channel, all the information I'm presenting is of a great, profound, truthful nature. If you want to question anything that I've stated on this channel, I will gladly provide you with the evidence, either on the channel itself or in person. If you'd like me to send you evidence, I can do this. I have no problem doing this whatsoever, because I have nothing to hide here, and I've never had anything to hide. This is why I feel that I can be completely open with everybody who's on this channel, and completely open in telling my story, because I don't feel that I was ever really doing anything wrong in this instance, and I have always felt the need to openly tell my story to everyone, so that I could show this and use this as an example to other people enduring narcissistic abuse, as to what to look for and how to correct these things in their life and how to deal with a narcissist. This again was always my goal with the N.A.R.C.N network. It was never my goal to be vindictive to my narcissist who caused these things to me in any particular way, just to tell my story in a truthful manner and to be completely transparent about it with everyone who's on this channel and everyone who watches. So I'm going to let you guys go. This has been episode 40, which has been basically answering the question that the N.A.R.C.N member posed to me a couple of days ago. I hope that this actually is a good response to you guys out there and to the member that wrote me up, that was inquiring about this. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to say stay tuned for some more N.A.R.C.N episodes coming up. I'm going to have some new content coming in the next couple of days, and hope you guys have a great day.